ELLIOTT, a 1-1 draw here in Darlington. How did you see the game?
Yeah, competitive game. Pitch isn't easy to play on, but both teams, were competitive. They it was a typical derby game in some respects. Started slow probably in the game. They obviously got a goal early on, but as the game progressed, I thought we did well. I thought we created some really good chances in both halves. And yeah, maybe whether a draw is a fair result, I'm not too sure. Maybe we could have pinched it, but yeah, delighted. I thought we were really competitive. I thought, like I say, I think we certainly we grew into the game and looked good, looked strong. Senior players back, Dylan Morse back, first start for a little while. He got some minutes last week, so that was good. Yeston, obviously he's been out with concussion and he's back in today, and he he's up against tricky players and he handled it really, really well. So delight for them. And Tommy Allen obviously has come back from his injury. Again, I know he got some minutes last week, but great that he managed to get a good 80 minutes, I believe, into his legs. So lots of positives. We didn't lose, probably should have won. But yeah, there's bits that I think have let us down this season where in certain games, and we certainly did see evidence where we can, we got around second balls better, we made better decisions in possession. So like I say, lots of positives.
Darlington scored quite early on. Was it a disappointing goal to see us concede?
It is. It's just we talk a lot about fingerprints on goals, and that seems to be our Achilles heel in terms of the type of goal we concede. It's a goal they shouldn't score, but fair play to them. They kept at it and they made it difficult. They started really fast. They put us under a lot of pressure. So yeah, it was difficult in those early moments of the game, and we just got to defend it a little bit better and make better decisions. But the lad takes his goal well, to be fair.
And Jenks took our equaliser today with help from Mackenzie Heaney. How do you think he took his goal?
Yeah, good goal. We were just joking before the game actually about Jenks scoring more goals and getting more goals to his game. So I think that one was shutting us up anyway in the dugout. So fair play to him. I thought he was excellent today. I thought Jenks and Mackenzie Heaney were brilliant. I mean, it was a good team effort. I think everybody was at it. Don't get us wrong, but moment of quality from Mackenzie. Really good take from under pressure from wide to come inside. Good run from Tommy, and then a nice little clip ball in for Jenky, and he just managed to get a touch past the keeper and then a little sidestep, a little tap in. Sorry, so really pleased for him. But like I say, a real good team effort. But I thought that the two lads, Mackenzie and Jenky, were excellent.
And our final home game of the season coming up on Monday against Spennymoor. Is that an occasion we can use to our advantage?
I hope so. I hope so. Great support again here today. They've been brilliant all season, our fans, home and away. I know there'll be slight disappointment with some of the results we've had, and we get that, we understand that. We feel it just as much as they do, if not more. But for them to come here today and the weather's not great, and they've got behind the team again, fair play to them. And hopefully on Monday we've got similar. We've got a lot of brilliant fans who get behind the players, get behind the team. It's really important. It's easy to be, I've said this a few times, it's easy to be critical of some of the performances and some of the things we've done. We know that, but ultimately there's factors behind why maybe we've not produced as well as we have done and we should do. So yeah, we're looking forward to the game on Monday. The main thing is we've got to make sure that we've got no knocks from today, make sure everybody's fighting fit, and obviously we've got a selection dilemma come Monday.